Memories of a tough winter last winter. Right today, though, we had some great weather, and now the clouds are back.
Clouds are back. I think over the next day or two, we're going to be seeing more clouds than sunshine for the next stretch anyway. Today was another great day, though. Earlier in the afternoon, the sun was still brilliant, and the temperatures were in the upper 60s. It was beautiful at Bristol Falls, but we only stopped there for a brief period of time. We were on our way to honor an old friend of ours in South Lincoln. We'll have the rest of that story, and we'll have the rest of the weather with the details of the forecast coming up.
Sharon Meyer is here to talk about the weather and also to talk about a visit to an old friend, an old salt.
I suppose that's appropriate, yeah, and an old friend, too. He's been a great friend to us over the years. It was another great day to get out of the office and go visit a friend. Of course, there was a legitimate reason for our visit. Captain Harry Wiseman, or Cap as we all call him, is a retired ship's captain who's been a weather observer for the National Weather Service for more than 15 years. Today, they presented him with 2 awards and a pin to thank him for all those years of getting up bright and early and recording the weather for South Lincoln day after relentless day. You've seen his reports here on Channel 3 frequently, as South Lincoln does tend to be one of those chilly spots that gets more than its share of snow.
To take a compilation of all the different information from all these different observers gives us a very clear picture of what's going on around the state. And it's much more valuable than us just sitting in our office with our computers.
With the technology improving all the time, do you ever foresee a time when observers won't be needed anymore?
There's some speculation on that, but my personal opinion is that technology will never replace humans because, like Cap Wiseman here, he knows his land and he knows the weather, and he has a background and is able to interpret what's really going on, and that type of thing will never be performed by a computer.
Well, I always kept the records on the ship for the log before, you know, we used to have to report in before they had this radar and everything, and I just got used to it, and I'm marking everything down, and I just liked it, so I kept it up. And the weather people were so nice. Everyone I've ever met, I've never met one I didn't like entirely, that they were so nice and cooperative to work with, everybody. And good outlook on things, and just the way I like it, so how could you miss?
And as you may have noticed, our own Stuart Hall was there to help us honor Cap. Cap is retiring now, but he promises he'll call every now and then to keep us informed on the weather there, and I'm sure he will. An interest in the weather like his is not going to go away overnight. Perhaps he'll be spending more time with one of his other great loves, the trout that live in the pond behind his house. Every time I go down to see Cap, we either try to catch or feed the fish. I could swear they know me by now, and I know they know Cap.